Hi, my name is Katia, and in this video I'm going to be going over question 2 of the APCSA 2022 free response questions, and this question is regarding classes and subclasses. So this question is asking us to create a class textbook, which is a subclass of a given class called book, and we have to basically just write the whole class and all the functions and attributes. So our original class book has two attributes, the title and the price, a constructor, a getter for the title, and a get for the book info. Our textbook is going to have an additional attribute called the edition number, and it's going to have get book info is going to be a little bit changed, and then everything from the book class is also maintained in the textbook class. We also have a can substitute for, which is a Boolean method and will return true if a textbook is a valid textbook for another one, and false if otherwise. And it's a valid substitute if it's referenced by the parameter of the method, if they have the same title and addition is greater than or equal to the addition of the parameter. So then it gives you a bunch of examples and statements that you can test, and it'll give you what the class is supposed to return. So first, let's start off by writing our class. And this will create a subclass of book. So in here, we have everything that book has, and now we have to add our additional attribute, which will be our edition numbers. So we have our title, our price, and edition that we're passing in. And in our constructor, we're going to call super, which means we are calling the constructor of the book class. And we're going to pass in our title and our price. So now we've called the constructor with those two parameters, and our title will be initialized, our price will be initialized. And now we have to deal with our addition. And that's our constructor. So next we have to write our getAddition method. And then the question, they also ask us to modify the getBookInfo. So we're going to write a new getBookInfo, and this basically what it does is override the method from book. So if you didn't write a new function, anytime someone calls getBookInfo on that textbook object, it'll call the method from book. But now that we're overriding it, it will jump to this one. So in here, we're just going to write the same thing, super. We're going to call it from the parent class, and we are going to add a dash and addition next to it. Addition, just to add the addition to the end of the return string. Finally, we have to write our can substitute for textbook. So, as it says up here, this method will return true if it's a valid substitute, and it's a valid substitute if they have the same title, and if the addition is the current textbook is greater than or equal to the addition of the parameter. So in here, it's just one statement. We're going to return if other.getTitle. And here, notice that we don't have a getTitle specifically created in the textbook class, but because it's a subclass of book, getTitle will automatically be called from the book class. So we're going to call getTitle, and we're going to check if it equals getTitle of our current object. And also, if that's true, and if the addition is greater than or equal to the other textbook.getAddition. So if both of these are true, then it will return true, otherwise it will return false. And these are all the answers for the question 2 of the 2022 free responses.